play some deadly D&D. So let's recap where we ended up, or what happened, the key points that happened in last month's episode of Chicken Salt Baes. Obviously, the Chicken Salt Baes, they acquired the deed and signed over the deed for Troll Skull Manor, as it was previously referred to. The pub, excuse my voice, the pub in Waterdeep. To be determined if they keep the same name or not. And they got that from Volo as a reward for finding Floon. After having that done, we spent a bit of time finding a feed, because that was really important. and potentially causing a little bit of grief with some of the shop owners in the area, with a bit of, line pushing and things like that. But ultimately it was eased over, and Morn got his 3 fried chickens. Walking around the area that the Troll Skull Manor is in, it's, as we described, it's kind of like a deconstructed Bunnings. And the group decided to go and look at different areas and find different things to do. And Tara went to a local shop where she found some sanitization components for a spell that she wanted to cast, drawing upon from the weave from many years / editions ago, and casting a spell called Sanitize using the key component of De Etol. And that was, and Tara went and did that. Zowla went and found the investigator Vincent Trench to help find the gem that she's looking for from a previous acquaintance / lover who took this gem without her permission. Key information was passed on to Vincent Trench, who's now going off to see if he can find the whereabouts of Latrael. Morn went to the Steel and Steam to get some weapons. Asked if he could get a discount from this very steampunk and magically inspired blacksmithing building in the area. Offering to apply decals to himself and potentially stick pins into his skin, of which Avi said was not quite necessary, but if he did find a way to advertise for the Steel and Steam, that they would give him a 50% discount. And Shoelace stole a burner and eucalyptus oil from a really nice lady in the neighborhood who runs a herbalism shop. All coming back to the Troll Skull Manor, where Antara performed her sanitization spell in a very Fantasia-like way, cleaning up the Troll Skull Manor, which had been left to sort of fall into disrepute for quite a while. And Zowla went investigating and had some very interesting interactions with the spirit that remains.
Oh, yes! I got a new ghost friend!
And from that, we ended off with Antara mending most of the things in the Troll Skull Manor. It now looks very respectable, although it's still missing some ale and wine, but in general the building itself has been repaired on the inside and cleaned on the inside. There's still a lot of work to do on the outside to make it sort of worthwhile. The ghost spirit that lives in there at the moment seems to be quite appeased by this, and quite friendly to Zowla. And that's kind of where we finished up. And that's, so we will pick up today's episode, or this month's episode, with the group sitting in the Troll Skull Manor after all of that's taken place, and over to the Chicken Salt Baes. What did you want to do?
Beer. We need beer.
Correct. We do need beer. Where can we go get beer from?
I want a point!
I want a point. There are actually a number of different merchants and things that exist in Waterdeep. Sorry, not merchants. It's more like guilds. It's more like if you want to get things done, you've kind of got to apply to a guild in a way, or the business union. Maybe it's more like a union. You can think about it, and this way you can start to get access to certain things that happen. So a lot of those things, like, you know, for example, when you wanted the deed signed over, you had to go down to the building to get that done. So anything related to, obviously, building things need to be done there. But if you want to find ale, you have to find the Brewers Guild and talk to them, and they'll be able to put you in touch with some brewers. And do you want craft brew, or do you want, you know, your standard brew, dwarven ales, or elvish wines, and things like this? And that's where you'll get your sort of kind of feel for that.
Okay, interesting.
We gotta go network.
Ugh. I don't have the social energy for networking. All right, I suppose we've got to go. We got to go meet people. Let's go meet people. Let's go. Do we want fancy beer? Do we want normal beer? What do we want to do?
We want normal beer.
Just the cheap one.
Yeah, just want normal beer.
I don't know, guys. Coming from... I mean, Morn has gone through Melbourne before, and he does have a taste for the craft beer scenery.
So is Morn a hipster?
Yes, he is.
Oh, we don't want none of that Newtown hipster beer.
We're trying to gentrify our bar.
He comes in with like a flannel, like solid glasses, a mustache that curls.
I love that you're just pointing to things that are on yourself right now.
Okay, go on then. I trust Morn's judgment.
Morn's gonna come back with like carbonated cold brew or something like that. That's what he's gonna be coming back with.
Oh, some sort of passion fruit beer or something.
For the people! Give them crap beer that they can afford!
Yeah, okay.
That is
Just
true.
get some Forex and we're good. Like,
Hey, baby, even though it's really expensive now, let's pretend it's not.
what's expensive now?
BB, Victoria.
Really?
I
See,
know.
I don't drink in real life, so I don't even know how much it costs.
Fair.
That's awesome. Well, as you're sitting there and discussing whether or not to have craft beer or you know, different tiers of beers and ale, should we have some cheap stuff and some expensive stuff, and you know, what should we be adding to? You hear a knock on the door frame of the main door. Dush, dush, dush.
What now? Who is it?
You can't do this.
As Ali, you turn around and you're like, "What now?"
Yeah.
They're standing in the doorway.
What you want?
Is an old looking female dwarf dressed
Ooh.
in a robe with a staff, and behind her is a rather large mechanical automaton type structure. It looks like a robotic knight is standing behind her.
Oh.
Ooh.
But okay. So,
She-
but is it a real creature or person, or is it like an actual robot?
She's real, and behind it looks like a construct. So
Okay.
Does
yeah.
it have eyes? Is it making eye contact?
Actually, you got roll 20 open. You do,
Yeah.
because you're all hearing
Yes.
music. Except for Ray,
Okay.
but
Called out.
caught out. I will show you what it looks like, actually. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. So it looks like this. You'll see that in roll 20 pop up now.
Oh,
Oh,
scary.
Okay. She looks over, and as you say, Zala, as you exclaim out at her, she says, "Good morning. My name is Ulcoria Stonemarrow. May I come in?"
No. What's your business first?
She takes a
I
particular.
was never allowed to let strangers in the house, so who are you?
Could be a vampire. We don't know.
Yeah.
Takes a very particular look at you, Zal, and you see that she seems to have a bit of a scowl on her face, and it's not that she changed to a scowl, it was just like it was always there. So when she looks at you, she looks like she's scowling at you, but she looked like that when she walked in anyway.
She's just got resting bitch face.
And Zal is just like, what is your problem?
She says to you, Zala,
Yes.
I am with the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
Who dat?
I'm also a previous owner of this dwelling,
Ah.
and I
Do you
wanted to
have-
check in and meet the new owners.
Maybe she
You got, a,
knows
ba- you got a badge on you?
previous
My
owner.
identification, please.
What's your membership number?
Damn.
She does, and as you say, do you have a badge on you? You see her
Yeah.
hands flash, and a magical badge appears in the air. It's like a symbol in the air that indicates that she's
Okay.
with the Magists and Protectors.
She could have just made that up.
Hey,
We're going to invite her in, but that thing that's with her has to stay outside.
That's acceptable.
Okay, great.
She walks in and says, "Do you have?"
Guys,
It's a
this
pleasure.
is gay.
Go
I
ahead.
can't
Go
remember her
ahead.
name. I can't remember her name. This is what's her face? Yeah, actually, you introduce yourself.
My name's Ulcoria Stone Marrow.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm so curious.
did you bring
Hi.
snacks? Any snacks by chance?
Oh,
This bitch.
I was hoping you'd have snacks and an ale.
No,
Oh,
where's
hi.
you?
Hi. We don't have snacks and ale yet. We're just doing up the place still, but we're gonna go get some beer soon and make some snacks and stuff. And like, if you were a previous owner, like, what are the people around here like to come here and drink? Like, what was really successful? What was some of your top sellers?
It was quite a while ago, but your standard ale was always very good.
Would she know the ghosty ghost? That's
Ooh.
yeah.
Well, we don't even really know.
Yeah, we've got a ghost friend here. Did you know her?
Oh, many questions, many questions. First of all, ale and wine. Start there. Maybe expand out into cocktails and things, but get your footing first.
Yeah. We'll diversify later.
Oh, excellent.
And what
Who's
kind
the
of
dealer?
snacks? What kind of snacks? What kind of snacks did people like?
Oh, I do believe there was quite the range of snacks that were quite helpful. You know, nuts at the bar were always popular, although a little unhygienic. And
We clean around here.
I can tell. That's an interesting smell. Is that Dettol?
It is, yes.
Tis-
All right, so we're gonna have bar nuts. We're also gonna get the fryers working so that we can do chips and have chicken salt.
Chips and chicken salt. I never tried that, so it sounds very interesting.
It's really good.
Did you shut the door behind you, Salah? Because I want to keep an eye out on that sus robot.
Okay, all right.
Wait, what have we decided that
Just
the
in
robot
case,
is nuts?
just in case shit goes.
Do you want to make an insight check on the robot to see if it's sus?
What? It could be a perfectly reasonable
Oh,
robot, and we've
oh,
just decided it's
oh,
sus.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You can make an insight check if you want more and see if the robot is sus.
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled a 14 on your insight check. It's a robot. And it's standing still at the instructions of
I've
Ulcoria.
never liked robots. Every interaction I've had with the robot has not turned out well, so I'm still standing there like, this fucking robot is here. We don't know if it's gonna attack.
We don't need to.
Okay.
I've just got a grudge against robots.
I've
Triggered. I'm triggered.
I've noted this. This is information that's good for the DM.
I think you should have a grudge against the people making the robots. You know, robots are neutral. It's the people making them that aren't.
It's the system.
It's the system.
Yeah.
System's messed up.
Now, what we need to know is whether or not
Capitalism.
I hate the game.
Leave the robot
It's the
alone.
fault of capitalism.
You know.
Robot
I will lose today. I'm sorry.
It exists in all realms.
it does. Ulcoria then changes her tact from the beers and the ales to the question about the ghost. And she says, could I take a seat?
Yeah, sure. Sit down.
So she pulls out the chair and she sits down and says, a long time ago is when I used to run this tavern. It's part of my day job and as well as protecting Waterdeep. But I was unable to do it anymore, and so I sold it to a family of shield dwarves, very good family of shield dwarves, who looked after this tavern for many a year. And eventually they decided to move on out of Waterdeep, and they sold it to a lady who turned it into an orphanage.
Oh.
It was very interesting. An interesting sort of place to turn into an orphanage, as she kept a lot of the bar and things still here. Maybe not too safe for children. But as it turns out, it was her that wasn't too safe for the children. And she was a hag who was eating them.
What?
Yes, exactly. It was a most devious ploy to have this orphanage, so she had this like continual supply of children that no one really cared about, and she would be eating them. We quickly sorted her out though, and moved the children into safe homes.
What do you mean sorted her out?
We killed her.
Okay,
So
good.
You're on mute. Yeah.
What? Am I on mute?
Oh, no.
No, she was just wordlessly reacting.
Internal screaming.
Like, what?
Are we talking about the same woman who's my ghost friend?
What's your ghost friend's name again?
Good question.
Let me think. I can't remember.
I didn't write it down.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
It's
Maybe we
Lif. L-Y-F. Lif.
Oh,
Left.
Was it Liv?
No,
Good.
it was not Lif. Lif. That's an interesting name.
Is it?
That's after the orphanage debacle. This building would pass through another few owners who turned it back into a tavern establishment. And if I remember correctly, there was a young woman whose family owned the tavern, and unfortunately she used to love working here. She was very, very pleasant and very nice and very energetic, and was always helpful, greeting people and keeping the place clean. But she just passed away from an illness. It was very sad, and her family then moved back to the countryside. And that's when this deed was up for release, but no one really purchased it. Or at least if they purchased this building, they did not move in and reclaim the space. Are you saying that Liv is here as a
Liv
ghost?
is here. Yeah, Liv is
She
here.
here. She around.
Very interesting. That might explain a few things. It's often that spirits remain in a place, but there must be a reason for it.
Yeah, maybe we can find out why.
Absolutely.
Do we know about the conversation that happened between Liv and Zowla?
You
Do
don't.
I?
You don't.
No, do
Zowla.
I? Yeah.
You
Zowla.
do. You were there.
I assume you do.
Zowla went upstairs and Liv had not a conversation, but Liv wrote. Basically, what happened was Zowla went upstairs to claim dibsies on the main bedroom, right? And with the ensuite.
I shotgunned.
She shotgunned it, that's right. And then when she was doing this, the tap turned on in the bathroom, the ensuite. When she walked in, the mirror was all steamed up, and written into the mirror were the words "restore." And then Zowla said, "Will do." Wrote it into the window.
I got you, bitch.
Yeah, she said, I got you. And then Zowla came downstairs and, as a recap, and did not tell you all what had happened. But as she went to sit down at the table, the chair got pulled out for her.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I remember now. I'm remembering.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Ulcoria. Yep, go ahead, Morn.
So we don't know her name. Because you didn't tell us anything. So.
We don't even know. Like, we only kind of know that there was a ghost, maybe, but haven't really interacted with it.
Yeah.
No, I think Zowla came back and told you from Vincent Trench, but when she went upstairs, she didn't pass on that interaction to you. But she did tell you when you got back everything that had happened. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she wants us to restore. She wants the pub open.
Yeah.
Very
She
possible.
wants to network. She wants to socialize.
Very possible.
Yeah.
And Ulcoria says to you, I noticed that the inside here is looking very good, but the outside still has a lot of repairs to do. Are you going to fix this up and run it, or are you going to just live here?
Don't know if we're gonna fix it up and run it, but we're gonna look. We've only been here for a day, so we got as much done as we could on the inside in one day, and then we're gonna work on the outside. And I don't know. We might go get some beer and some wine. I might stay here and work.
What? Why are you here?
Yeah.
We own this now.
First things first.
You're an ex-owner. You have no right to be here. Why are you here?
Mon, just come to say hi.
Exactly. It is my duty to protect Waterdeep as part of walking around the region, around the area here. I noticed the door open, and I had heard that the deed had passed on to someone else, and I came to say hello.
Okay.
You are an interesting individual. Would you mind if I asked you the story about why you have a sword sticking out of your body?
Don't tell her more.
That's none of your concern.
We can't trust her.
This got hostile real quick.
No, it's not hostile. It's just my job to be curious about the goings-ons in Waterdeep.
Could I ask a question?
Yes.
Who is this man outside?
It's not a man. It's a robot.
Who? Yeah,
It's a construct.
The construct. Who is this? What is this thing outside on the doorstep? I'm genuinely curious.
Oh, this is my shield guardian.
Shield
This is
guardian.
my protector, and also, whenever I instruct it to do something, it will do it. So, for example, if I said vaporize that bin over there, it would vaporize that bin over there.
Sounds like a threat.
Are you threatening us? What's going on here?
Oh,
We're just
very
trying to start a fight.
defensive. Absolutely. Let me.
I know you're right. I was just gonna say. Darren, say what you want to say, okay?
Let me just make it very clear. I'm very happy that you are here. I am in no way attempting to threaten you.
We're just sus.
So my question to you then is, Okora, is that her name?
Ulcoria.
Okoria. If we need things, if we need to find people or find items, who do we go and do you have any connections?
Absolutely, actually. It's
This is
an
your end.
interesting question that you asked that. There are a few things that you could do, and I could help you with that by setting you up with the right, businesses that you need, guild representatives that you need to talk to. For example, the Fellowship of the Innkeepers, the Vinters Distillers and Brewers Guild. I can set you up with Hammond Craddock there. The Guild of Butchers if you want to sell meats and things. If you'd like to offer a charcuterie board or something at your venue. If you want to charcuterie board.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
But I think the biggest thing that you'll need to do first is you'll need to obviously repair the establishment. That is going to probably be through some connections that we have. I would say the Fellowship of the Innkeepers. The usual fee that it would take to repair and have all of the paperwork done to be able to set yourself up as an inn or a tavern or a pub is 1,000 gold. It is, but that will cover all of the repairs and all of the establishment and paperwork and things like that. So it's a very reasonable fee, considering that it's a once-off to get this done. And after that, you can then start to turn a business.
Who's in charge of the of that process of those of that gold?
That gold goes to the Fellowship of the Innkeepers. So the person who is in charge of that would be Broxley Fairkettle.
Broxley Fairkettle. Someone write it down.
I'm writing it down.
Broxley
Fairkettle. All these names sound like they've gone through a random generator.
D&D generator.
The Fellowship of the what?
Innkeepers.
Broxley Fairkettle. We need to find out about this man.
Wait, do you think I could pickpocket this lady? You need some money. She has a protector. She's probably got money.
I'm gonna vote
She's probably
no.
got money. Have her on outside. Come on.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, yep, let's do it.
Alright, first of all, make a stealth check for me. Now make a sleight of hand check for me. And oh, that's not good. I'm pretty sure her passive perception is going to beat that. But let me just
Oh no!
I don't even. I'm not even sure if Ulcoria has a stat block, to be honest.
Yeah, because no one would think about grabbing it.
Yeah, no.
Too dependent on a robot.
Okay.
Just keeping her on her toes.
Okay. So
Keeping her young.
for the streams. So Shoelace rolled a decent stealth check, but she rolled a 9. She rolled a 6 on a sleight of hand. So as you like slip over towards Ulcoria and you go to move your hand in, whack! She hits you with the staff that she's carrying and says, "It's very interesting way of greeting someone.
Yeah.
What were you exactly after there, little one?"
Just a hug. I'm just lonely.
Consider this your first warning. It's not wise to
thought we
try
could be
and steal from Ulcoria.
I thought we could be friends.
And as she says this, Morn, you see the robot go doosh doosh and take one step forward towards the door. It's not coming in, but it's like a reminder that there's a shield guardian outside.
It was her.
So spam. I disappoint you again.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm really sorry about that. She hugs weird.
Yes, indeed. Well, I'll be keeping my eyes and ears open for any missing items in the neighborhood then, yes. Hopefully I don't have to come back until it's for a ale and, what did you call it before? Chips and
chicken salt.
Chicken salt.
Yeah.
Sounds very interesting.
It's real good.
She stands up
You probably wouldn't like it.
and she starts to move out. She says to you that if you need any help in contacting Broxley, or any of the others, to let her know. She's usually around the neighborhood every day at this time, as she does her, sort of walks as a protector of Waterdeep. And she thanks you for the conversation. Walks past Morn, gives him a scowly look.
I'm just squinting as she walks by.
And as she walks out to her shield guardian, it turns and follows her as she walks off down this alleyway or down the street.
I go to hug
that did not go
as she
good.
leaves.
Orcs? Is there anything you want to do?
As in, awkward, not actual orcs.
Orcs! Where? Is there anything else that you wanted to... Well, obviously, what you've just gone through that interaction. What do you want to do?
We need money.
I wonder if there's one ring to rule them all, like a fellowship of the ring or something.
No, you know what I think we should do? I think we need to go find out about this Brody?
Broxley.
Fairkettle.
Broxley. We need to go find out about this Broxley Fairkettle and see what kind of who he is and what he's about. I want to know more about him.
I think we should go see Broxley Fairkettle and see if he can do a first-time tavern owner's discount. For us.
Yeah, let's get a discount.
We need to see how we can get out of paying 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I don't want to pay 1,000 gold.
No, we're not doing that.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, can we just call him Broccoli from now on?
Broccoli.
Yes, broccoli. Broccoli with the kettle.
Broccoli fair kettle. Oh
Broccoli,
my god.
alright, kettle.
Broccoli got a big kettle.
Oh my goodness, what is going on? Okay, alright, so if you want to go and find Broxley before Broxley finds you...
Yes.
Okay.
Which sounded ominous then. Broxley finds you.
I'm just trying to... Let's have a look where... So Broxley would be down near the Yawning Portal, down in the Trades Ward, which is probably where you can find the Fellowship of Innkeepers. The Trades Ward is definitely somewhere where there's a lot more buildings. And one of the things that you noticed earlier when you walked around and you were looking for food, whilst there is that bougie piazza type restaurant area up near where you are, you don't see a lot of inns. This in the where you are in the North Ward of Waterdeep, there are not a lot of places up here that are like inns and food places. So you have it's almost like a little bit of an advantageous situation where you can there is a potential need here. But you would have to head back down towards the Yawning Portal to be able to go and find Broxley, if that's something you want to do. I'll bring you on.
I'm not like being pushy, being like, let's make this a functioning inn, because like,
No,
is that what we want to do?
We need
we
some
need money.
monies. We need multiple revenue streams, okay?
Yep. All right, cool, good.
Are we understanding it?
Yep.
Are you saying we need to get jobs?
No, we're opening our own business.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
the
the
job.
tavern.
The side hustles are real.
If so,
It's the
facto, a job.
Okay.
So, still a job.
But we're working for ourselves.
Yeah. We don't have a boss.
You don't have a boss. You are the boss. Okay.
We are the boss.
No,
We're all the boss.
So
I
how are
mean, we
to be
you,
my boss.
how are you proposing we make money? Are we stealing? Are we
I got you.
stealing?
I got you, fam. Next time, I won't let you down. I promise.
I mean, Zala could go and shake some ass. Oh, she's getting carried away now. I'm
Zala, as Zala says this,
I'm trying to sit now.
as Zala says she got to shake some ass, she takes out that business card, studs and suds, and she takes it out and she's like,
I might pay my old girl a visit.
Wait, that's lost money.
No, I'm gonna see. Look, we've got connections. Okay, networking.
Okay.
Networking. We discussed networking.
Okay.
oh
Ruby, you better
my
shut up.
God.
I don't know. Do you like my nails?
Sorry,
Do you
blame
like
it on Ruby.
Are they in like character?
Yeah.
That's sick, hey. That's so cool.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
Oh my
Just playing
God.
around with them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're doing this? Looks so
Yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna go get my wings.
Yeah, sick.
So are you heading down to find Broccoli Fairkettle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I want to go find Broccoli Fairkettle and see if he will make it easier for us.
See
than
if he a man or mouse.
having 1,000 gold, because we don't have 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, we'll give you shoelace.
Oh, another thing we could do if we allowed to like rent out the rooms like an Airbnb thing without the tavern license, or will we get in trouble?
In trouble by who? Well, you own the place.
Anyone.
So basically like New York, where it's like illegal to Airbnb your apartments, but you want to do it anyway. Oh my goodness.
We might get in trouble by the magic people with the killer robots. Like that's the message I'm getting from this session.
Essentially what you need is you need to be set up with a license to be an operator. You have the building, but you don't have the license. To get the repairs done, the ale in, the plumbing done, all of that fixed up is 1,000 gold. To get that done, 12 days it'll take for that to happen. And you need to go and see Broccoli to get that done.
Thought,
All right.
Like these things didn't matter in D&D.
Let's
Let's
go see Broccoli.
for plumbing in this world.
Hey, let's go see Broccoli. Let's try to get him to lower the amount. If he won't lower the amount, let's just get them to start on the work anyway, and we'll pay for it when it's done. And then we've got 12 days to get a grant together.
You got payment plan?
Well, remember, Afterpay is canon now, so...
Afterpay is canon!
It's canon now, based on last month. See you later, Ruby. Have a good one.
Yeah, Ruby.
Bye.
Hi, Ruby.
So, as you start heading out and you start walking down towards the yawning portal, you know the familiar roads that you've walked a few times in Waterdeep now. And Tara, you start to notice the magical sensations of a sending spell.
Ooh.
And the words start to enter into your mind. No one else can hear them. It's directed at you. And it says, "And Tara, dear, it's Xandra. I have a little bit of a problem at the shop. If you wouldn't mind coming to help as part of our agreement. I have have a little bit of a thing that needs doing and a few things that need dealing with."
Sus.
No worries. This lady that I decided to do a favor for a pearl of power, which I haven't even used yet. I'm gonna go make good on my promise. I gotta go, everyone. I'm gonna go find Xandra.
Are you saying all of this out loud?
Yeah.
And Tara, who are you talking to?
Sorry, there was a voice in my head from a lady that gave me the power, and she said that if she gave me the pearl of power, I had to like do her a favor or something. And I'm like, well, yeah, okay, that's no problem. And she just sent me a spell to say that there's a problem at the shop and I need to go help her out. So I got to go do that.
I think you have too many pearls.
I want to come.
You want to come?
Yes,
we
I'm
come?
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all go.
I want to get out this house.
But let's go see Broxley Fairkettle first, so that we can like get them to start working on the house.
Okay.
In the tavern.
This
You
woman,
reckon?
she didn't sound urgent. She didn't need you there now.
She said it was a problem. I think problems are urgent.
So,
A problem's urgent?
yes, let's go see this
Yeah.
woman first.
Let's
Okay.
see this.
See what's going on with her.
Alright, maybe she can give us 1,000 gold. She was really good with the Pearl of Power. It was worth
Ooh.
so much more.
Yes, maybe there's a something, or and maybe there's a mission that we can find out about where we can get paid with 1,000 gold.
Yeah, maybe. Because, like, she gave me this pearl for, like, nearly nothing, and, like, it was worth heaps, so... She's very generous.
Barmy knows something that we don't.
Nearly nothing. Nothing is ever free. Okay, so you know you're on your way down towards the market anyway, and it was Xandra's shop of magical curiosities that you got the Pearl of Power at, and you can head back down towards the market and go into the shop if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so you head down there. It doesn't take too long, as you're already walking on your way down to the yawning portal. You walk into the shop, there's no one in there. In fact, there's a closed sign flipped over on the door, but the door is not locked. And as you walk up to the door, you see Xandra inside Antara, and she waves you in.
Hi!
Oh, so good that you came, dear. And, oh, I see you brought your friends as well. That will be very, very advantageous for you.
Good. What's the problem?
I have a little bit of a problem in the back room.
Oh, what is it?
Well, see, I bought a book, a very interesting book, and it turns out that it actually wasn't a book. We'll get to that in a little bit, but it turns out that once I read the book, it kind of turned into these two sort of rotating spirity orbs in the air, and I thought to myself, well, I could deal with that, or I could ask my friend who owes me a favor.
Okay.
So yeah, through the back door, couple of orbs. You might need to just do away with them, please, if you can.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent.
Is this like, is this the favor that I needed to do for you? Is this it, or is this something that, because we need 1,000 gold coins.
A
Bam.
lot, I know. But
And
bear
you've
with me.
you've been so nice. So like, if we do this, can we have 1,000 gold coins?
Damn.
Interesting. How about this proposition then?
I've got a complicated order.
No.
Instead of this being in lieu of the favor, how about dispatch these spirity things in the other room? Then, if you could go and get me the actual book, and maybe a few other books that I was perusing as well from the people who sold me this fake book, I will pay you for them. I will give you 250 gold per book.
And that's how many books?
3 of them.
That's
No.
not 1,000 gold coins, though.
It's fairly close though.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's not 1,000.
man.
1000.
What if we surprise you with a book? that we think you
Yeah,
like.
what if we bring you another book?
If
that
you
that
can
you like?
find me more books that may be of interest, I will also purchase them from you. I am, though, only looking for very interesting books on magic or history. Also fiends. I'm very interested in fiends.
Fiends!
The Book of Life. I'm currently watching Witches of Discovery, and there's a Book of Life. There's a Book of Life in that show.
She likes books about fiends. This says nothing about her character at all. This is great. Alright, well, let's go and see what we can do about these orbs things, and then let's go find some books, and
What
then
are we supposed to do about orb things?
we'll work it out.
Talk to him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. So
Give it a
she
go.
says, "Thank you very much," and she walks over into the corner of the room and waits anxiously for you to fulfill the task that you've agreed to.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I kick open the door.
Morn. Morn, you kick open the door, and there, floating in the back of the room, are two little spirit orbs that are kind of around each other, darting back and forward across the room.
So I see them and I just say, well, I've done all I could. And I head behind the group.
Morn dashes back behind the group. I need you all to roll initiative. We have no map for this. We'll just play this theatre of mind. I need you all to roll initiative. It's a rather small... it's a medium-sized back room, but it's very dark. There are no lights on. All you see is the glow of these spirit orbs. I need you all to roll initiative, please. And we need some battle music. Rah, battle music.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go, here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, let's try this one. Is it working? Yeah. Okay. I will also roll initiative. And that is a 10. Okay, so Morn, you go first. Then it will be Shoelace. Then it will be Zowla, and then it will be the orbs, and then Antara, and then Zowla, the orbs, and then Antara. Okay, Morn, excuse me. You kick in the door, and you see these two orbs glowing and darting around, and then you run to the back of the group. What do you want to do?
What? So I look at them and I'm just like, well, I don't think punching them will do anything. So I'm just gonna stand incredibly still and say, you guys should do something.
Oh no!
Okay, Morn, end of your turn, Shoelace. Now that Morn's run back behind, you can now see them in the room there. And you see these two little ghostly apparition orbs darting around back and forward.
I'm gonna try and dagger one of them.
From range, or are you going to go into up close?
From range? Doesn't matter?
No, it's up to you. You can throw a dagger, or you can
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a
stab.
I don't want to
Wait,
get
are
close.
these like the orbs from the sewer?
These are not like the orbs from the sewer. What you saw in the sewer was a gazer. So that's like a very, very mini
Okay,
version
like
of
I
a
know what that
beholder.
means.
Yeah. These are not. These are like spirit
Right.
orbs.
Okay.
You know exactly
like
what
spirit-
these are, right? You know exactly what these are. Come on.
They're spirits. So can I try talk to it? Like I talked to that other
Yeah.
lady?
It's basically like two min lights just spinning around the room.
Okay,
no.
so smoke out the room.
Can we follow it?
Actually, I use my action to walk back out the door.
What?
The little bell rings, ding, as Morn just leaves.
Can I try? Oh no.
Well, hang on, Shoelace is gonna Shoelace is
Oh, no.
gonna try and stab one first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
You're
Let's
good.
just
You're
see
good.
what happens. See if it goes into it or like goes through it.
Okay. All right, make an attack roll there, Shoelace. It hits.
Oh.
Are you throwing it, right? You're throwing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you throw the dagger, and it does sort of stick into the apparition a little bit, and then it does again fall down. The dagger falls to the ground, but as you do it, you hear this kind of like, it's not really a high pitched screech, but it's kind of like a little bit of a waily sound when you hit it. But you do hit it, and it takes 3 points of piercing damage. As that happens, they stop, and they just they have no face, but they stop, and it's like that moving around has finished.
I feel bad. I don't want to do this.
Do you
Well,
want
it's
to? Do you want to move, Shoelace, or do you want to? What do you want to do after your
I'm
attack?
just gonna, move away from them. Maybe like not leave the room, but like just not be where I think they're looking.
Okay, so you like duck around the corner, like the doorway there, behind the counter type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Quick Q&A.
Zowla, it's your turn.
Do we know if they're bad or not?
No.
Well,
Feel bad.
you don't know if they're bad or not. All you've been told is to dispatch with them. After Xandra read a book, and the book then turned into these spirits.
Okay.
So the
what was the book
doesn't
about?
exist. Yeah.
You didn't ask.
Damn it! Okay. Can I just ask these orbs? Can I just be like, what do you... Speak now or before I destroy you! Who are you? Can I ask that question?
Okay. Make... Camera bugging out. Make an intimidation check for me. Are you trying to be intimidating? Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to just weigh out whether or not I need to waste my time here, you know?
Okay.
What am I doing? Intimidation.
All right.
16.
16.
Yeah.
As you say this to them, you hear in your mind, "Feed me. Need life."
Oh!
Oh,
Oh no. What?
Big brother, I volunteer Shoelace for 2 points.
no! I thought I was an oil burner. I'm an integral part of this team.
She'd just be out here doing crazy things.
Is there anything else you want to do, Zowla?
Feed me life. Okay, I'm gonna tell the team that that's what I just heard.
Okay. That's it?
So, guys, one of these things just told me that it wants to be fed and it wants a life.
I think we should kill it.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
I agree.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Kind of life. Does it need a human life? Does it need a... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, does it? End of your turn, or are you going to attack?
I'm going to attack
Okay.
with my sword, with my longbow.
Oh, okay. From range. All right, you got it.
Yeah, from range. From range.
All right, go for it.
Right.
Make a longbow attack. It misses. As you shoot this time, they dart, and then we're split apart and come back together. And the arrow hits the back wall.
Okay.
Do you want to move?
Where am I right now?
You're like standing not in the doorway. You're standing back. So Morn was first, then Morn bolted, then Shoelace was there, and then Shoelace has now moved off to the side. Now it's you standing there.
I'm in the
Invisible.
doorway. I'm in the doorway. I'm in the doorway. I'm gonna back out of the doorway as well. I mean, that's just weird if I'm the only one in the room, right?
Yeah, not in the room. You're in the main room of the shop. That's where you are. You haven't gone in the back room just yet, because Morn just kicked that door open and bolted.
Oh, shame. That's where I thought it was. Okay. Well, then I go up to the doorway of the room.
Yep. Are you just
Of
gonna stand
that
there, blocking it?
Yes.
All right.
No, I'm gonna be on the side of the door, looking in.
Oh, so you're gonna stand on one side of the door frame and just like that,
Yes.
and Shoelace is on the other side. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. And you just like pop an arrow through the door.
Yeah,
and then you,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
All right. I gotcha.
Because I'm deadly like that.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. It's now the orb's turn. They are about. They are about 30 feet, maybe 35 feet at the back of that room. They're now going to fly out very fast. And they fly out and they just get in between you, Zowla, and you, Shoelace. They're going to make... let me have a look here. Yeah, they're going to make a energy drain attack on you, Zowla. To feed. Let's see if it hits. What's your armor class?
You don't want to feed on me.
What's your armor class? Oh, it's definitely going to hit. In fact, it's definitely going to hit.
Far out. You
All
don't want
right.
to feed on me.
So it rolled a
I'm infected.
It rolled a 14, and what happens is the the little Min light type thing, it goes zooms out, and then it's sort of like you see them move around towards you, Zowla, and then almost like this little, it's like draining your life force. It's not touching you.
Like a dementor.
It's like a dementor, and so the life force starts to be drained out of you. You take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Well, this is just great.
16 points. Holy dooly.
Wait, what are you trying to do to me here, Barmy? Okay.
No. This is fine.
What is this? What is
This
this?
is fine. I don't remember how many. So, are you unconscious? Have you got more hit points?
Where do I see my hit points?
In your character sheet there.
Like in the middle of the top, I think.
Your hit point maximum can't be 12, by the way. Your hit point, you didn't update your sheet. Celeste, you didn't update your sheet. It would have been, if I remember correctly, you, it should be 18. So I've just updated your sheet. You're 18 hit points, and you just took 16 points of damage, so you're almost unconscious. Okay? But I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. As well.
To me? Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Ooh, good roll. So you roll a 19. You fight off this wave of exhaustion that started to come over you as your life force was being drained. You take the damage, but you are not exhausted. That's the end of the orb's turn. And Tara, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright. Can I cast Cloud of Daggers?
Okay, is it a level 1 spell?
It is a level 2 spell.
Whoa, look out. First, okay, alright. You absolutely can, but first of all, as you're casting a spell, I need you to do the wild magic roll.
Yep. Let's see what happens.
Give me a second while I bring that up again.
No, I've got a D100.
Yeah. First of all, you need to roll a D20 first.
Okay, so I'll do
And
that.
if you roll a 1, then you roll on the wild magic surge table.
Alright, so I'll roll a D20 in here.
Yep. Ooh, it was a 3. It was close. Ooh, it was close. Okay, so you're okay. So Cloud of Daggers. Yeah, sure thing.
Alright, so Cloud of Daggers. I'm filling the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side. I can cast it from 60 feet away to wherever the enemies are. So it's 5 feet wide. And any creatures in that 5 feet cube takes 4d4 slashing damage.
Awesome. Awesome. So so that Cloud of Daggers just appears around the orbs, and it does. It looks like a little cloud, but you can just see them like daggers flittering through there, and roll your damage, 4d4.
Yep. So wait, whose damage? Are you rolling their damage?
You roll the damage. I can roll it. Doesn't matter. But
I roll the damage. All right.
You roll
no
the
worries.
damage. Yeah, 4d4.
So 4d4.
Yep. 9 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Or maybe it's piercing damage. It doesn't matter. It's 9 points. It's a lot.
Yep.
All right. 9 points of slashing of damage as they're in there now, and when they start their turn, the next turn, if they're still in there, they take another 4d4 of damage. It's a great spell.
Awesome.
Okay, did you want to move? You're in the main shop area now, and Xandra's there like, ah, yes, that's them. Nice spell. Good job. Please don't break anything.
We'll do our best, Sandra.
All right. Did you want to move anywhere, Antara? You're kind of at the back. You're definitely not in like melee striking range of them, or in 5-foot range of them. So you're back up near where Xandra is.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Morn, it's your turn. Outside the shop.
Okay, well, I heard someone screaming, and that rage instinct kicked in, so I came back in.
Diddling, diddling. As the door opens, Morn walks back in. The bell rings.
Oh, you're too late, lad! Already drained me of all my life.
So I'll attack the one that attacked Zala.
You won.
Well, they're basically the same thing. There's 2 of them there, but they're basically the same. So you just come in and make an attack. You charge in, and are you raging?
Yeah, I'm raging.
Okay, all right.
Wait, I'm raging. I am relentlessly raging.
Ooh. Okay, it's going relentless too. Go for it. It definitely hits. You come in and you come down through this cloud of daggers, and you just slash into it for 13 points of slashing damage. It's a big hit. Huge hit. Are you going to stay there in its range more and just stay right up in its grill?
Attack 7. Yes, I will.
Okay, alright. Shoelace, it's your turn. The focus was on Zala, and now Morn's in there as well, and you're now kind of behind the what do you call it? The area with the bar or the bench where they make the sales. Xandra makes her sales. In between that and the jars and the magical items on the wall behind. What do you want to do?
Can I do a sneak attack?
You can, because they're within. You have an ally within 5 feet, right? That's the. I have to remember all these things. Sneak attack. Once per turn, you can deal extra damage when you hit a creature and have advantage on the attack roll. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if the enemy of the target is within 5 feet. That enemy, if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. So yes, Morna and Zala are within 5 feet, so you can make an attack roll and get sneak attack damage.
Okay. Well, if I'm sneak attacking, does that mean I have to be up close to them, or can I still do like a range?
No, you just have to hit. That's
Okay,
it.
I actually might go. I might go up to them anyway and just try and use my rapier.
Okay, sure thing. That is a hit. So roll an extra d6 damage with that for sneak attack. For a total of 6 damage. The 1 on the d6. 6 damage though, it all counts. It all counts. Okay. So you come in and make get that with the sneak attack, as it's now got its focus shifted to Morn as well. Do you want to end your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, it's Zowla's turn. Back in time. Your mic, CC. Or you're muted.
I said, so I'm basically just like dying out on the floor right now, right?
No, you have 2 hit points. So you're good. You're just really struggling. You're really struggling.
I make spells or something.
You can attack or do whatever you want.
What's Necrotic Shroud?
Well, Necrotic Shroud is your particular Asamir ability, right?
Yes.
So you are fallen Asamir. So Necrotic Shroud, you have to be 3rd level to use that though. So you're not high enough level to use that yet.
Okay.
It would also
Can I?
damage everyone in the room if I remember correctly.
Okay, so that's a no. Can I just I need to move. I don't want to be where I am.
They're looking pretty damaged right now though. So it's your turn and then their turn, but they still have to take damage from the cloud of daggers. If you move, you may also then obviously trigger an attack of opportunity against you, or an opportunity attack. So it's up to you, but I'm just kind of setting the scene here. Because we were stepped away, so a lot of Morn came in and hit them. Zala hit them. Shoelace hit them. They've taken a bit of damage.
Okay, so can I try again with my longbow or something?
If you attack from in melee with your longbow, it's a disadvantage. If you pull out a sword, it's a normal attack.
Okay, we'll go with the sword then.
Go for it. It misses. You try to slash down with a sword, and you're just too fatigued from the necrotic damage and your life drain, and you're just like, this is it's the weakest sort of slash, and you're just like, too slack for this, and it's the end of your turn. It's now their turn.
No!
But 4d4 damage for starting their turn in the cloud of daggers.
Who's rolling that?
You can.
Alright.
Oh.
Whoa!
Nice.
As it comes to their turn and you see them spin around again and they go to do the energy drain on Zala again, the daggers slice through it. They fall out the bottom of the cloud, and as they do, this spirit changes shape, turns into a bat. Then it turns back into 2 orbs. Then it turns into a book. Then, as it hits the ground, it just dissipates.
We did it!
Spooky.
We did it! We did it! Hey, Xandra, we did it!
Well done, she says. That was very, very well done. Although, my dear, you don't look too well. Here, let me help. And she goes to the counter and picks out a potion of healing for you.
Ah!
And offers it to you, Zala.
Thanks.
So if you want to drink that now, it is 2d4 plus 2 hit points of healing.
So what you want me to do?
If you want to drink the potion, you can. It's up to you. You can just take a rest or something if you want. But if you want to drink the healing potion, it's 2d4 plus 2 points of healing.
So
It's up to you. I'm not saying you need to drink it. You can walk around all slack if you want.
No, I want to drink it, but what do I do? Do I roll the d4 twice or something? What?
Yeah. So
What are you saying?
in roll
Go
20.
there, press 2. The 2 next to D4.
Okay.
And then add 2 to the number.
There you go.
There you go. So 6 points of healing. And then you go to your character sheet and increase your hit points by 6.
Right.
All right. And Xandra says, well done. I saw what happened there. You can see it turned into that book. That was exactly the book that I was reading. This is very curious. And my offer still stands. 250 gold per book if you could recover. this book. Let me tell you, dear, and she looks at Antara, let me tell you exactly what I'm looking for. This book that I was reading is called Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions.
Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions.
Indeed, indeed. It has information in there regarding magic and lycanthropy. Some information about the demon lords of the abyss. Very interesting read. And I bought this book from Aberdoon's Books here in the market.
Aberdoon's Books.
Aberdoon's book.
And I find it very interesting that it wasn't actually a book at all. And so if you could investigate this for me, I'd be much appreciative of that. If you could find me the real book, I would be willing to pay you for that. And while you're at it, if you could find some other books that I'm looking for, that would be good too.
Okay, what other books?
I think that a book called The Dark Hunger. Yes, that would be interesting. And also
Sounds like a Stephen King book.
And also The Fallen Tethymar.
Fallen Tethymar. All right.
And any others that are along those lines of history and magic and demons and things.
And scary stuff. Yeah, cool.
Yes. I'm very interested in those books.
Great.
I do like a good horror novel.
Nice.
I'm getting bad vibes from this.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Now, question is, so this is for the 1,000 gold, right?
Potentially.
Okay, yeah, cool. No, never mind. I don't have a question then.
Do we
Okay.
know where the bookshop is?
It's here in the market.
Okay.
Just here in the market in Waterdeep.
Now,
Can
question
I-
is,
Do we know what the name of the book that she actually wanted?
Yes. That's the one called Mazroth's Mighty Digression.
so why did somebody, where is the real book and why are people after it?
It's an excellent question. That's what she's...
Then why did she get a decoy book?
Can I
Sounds
can't
dangerous.
use danger sense, can I? Because that's just in battle. Is that right? I just want to check what's her intention with these books.
No, this is more of a combat danger than it is about her. But you can make an insight check, Morn. That's what insight check's for.
Insight.
She's on the level. She seems very reluctant to get injured and therefore reluctant to go into any type of combat. Preservation of life seems important to her, but she's on the level as much as you can tell. Whilst Morn ponders that, we will take a Gilloir break.
Yep.
We do not have any giveaways this month. I am terribly sorry because we came back around much quicker because we were delayed last month. Things didn't arrive in time, so next month we'll definitely have something for there. But we'll take a break now. A 10-minute break so we can all go get a cup of tea for myself because my voice is starting to crack again, and go to the bio break there. Thank you so much, everyone, hanging in there. It's been super fun already, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes and timing.
10 minutes and timing now.
All right.
What was that, Celeste? Do you want to sing again? Nah. Excuse me. All right, we're back. we back from our quick break there. Gee, that tea looks good, Ray. I didn't have time. My kettle wouldn't heat up quick enough.
No. Yeah, it's good.
I was struggling.
Sorry.
I was struggling. So I was like, nah, can't do it. Gotta turn this off. Gotta go. And we've got lo-fi beats still going on. All right, so good. Everyone's still here. We're coming back for another follow-up hour or so of Chicken Salt Baes. Having just helped Xandra deal with a book that turned into a spirit, that turned into a bat, that turned into a book, that turned back, anticipated. And Xandra wants to know what's up with that, and what's the deal with this book, and why was this book not legit? And has asked the group to do an investigation at Abadoon's books in the market and try and figure out what's going on. And that's where we went for our break. So, Chicken Salt Baes, what do you want to do?
Alright, so should we go and check out, what is it, Abadoon's books? Or should we go and, try and find that broccoli fair kettle dude?
Well, we got no cash.
Yeah.
The books get us the cash. Or
Right.
the broccoli.
Cash for broccoli.
Books before broccoli.
What?
Oh,
What have we
wow.
become?
Oh dear.
I don't know. I
This
don't
is not
know.
me.
Oh dear.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to Abadoon's books and ask him for the list of books.
Okay,
And
so
also find out what happened to the other book. Oh, is Xandra still there?
yes, that's right.
Yeah, what was the, so this was the book that was meant to be Mazfroth's, that's what this book was meant to be, and it wasn't?
She says to you, well, it's very strange. It was Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions, but after I read a passage, it turned into this thing. And so it wasn't the real book, but it was a very, very good copy.
And you got it from
Someone went
Abadoon's.
to effort.
I got it from Abadoon's, that's correct.
Alright, I'm gonna go see Abadoon's. Is anyone hungry though?
Can I just ask before we leave, what was the book about, the digression one?
Yeah, so she said that the book was about a few things. Magic and the weave. Is that you, CC, where I'm coming through the speaker? Sorry. Yeah. Magic and the weave. She said that it also contained passages on lycanthropy and demon lords of the abyss.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Demons,
Suspicious.
abyss.
Demon lords of the abyss.
I love how Antara's just like, okay, that's cool. That's
It is what it is.
So happy.
Always
So chipper.
so trusting. And,
I got no reason not to trust anyone. Everyone's great.
Okay.
okay.
Well, you've never been to Abadoon's books, so you head out into the market and you go for a walk. And of course, you pass many of the things along the way in the market. Some of the stores that you have been to, some of the stores that you haven't been to. You pass, you've got the stalls that are on the inside of the market, and then you've got the more sort of shops around the outside, right? The more established shops. And among some of those established shops, you pass things like Autumn's breads, coppers to crowns. You pass by Gems for All, Heath's Hot Drinks. There are all different types of shops along the way.
I want to go into Heath's Hot Drinks. I want a cup of tea.
Oh, so jealous right now. You can definitely go into Heath's Hot Drinks. There are lots of different types of drinks in Heath's Hot Drinks. You walk in, there is an older man, human man, with a receding hairline, and you know, a very, you know, aged and wrinkled face, standing there serving customers. You smell mulled wine, warm apple ciders, and you see along the shelves lots and lots of different types of tea.
Hello.
Hello?
What kinds of tea do you have?
Strong ones.
Oh, good. Can I have just like a tea, just like a black tea, and leave the tea bag in there with just like a little bit of milk, not too much milk, but not enough milk. Got to be perfect amount of milk.
Okay. He's like, okay. And he goes and gets
We got
a
complicated order.
pot of tea. He doesn't know what a tea bag is. He goes and gets a pot of tea and pours it into a cup for you, and then he adds a little bit of cream to it, and he pushes that over to you and says, "That'll be 2 silver, please."
Okay, and I'm gonna give him 2 silver, and I'm gonna say thank you. Is this a cup that wait? Is this a takeaway cup, or do I have to drink this here? What do I?
This is a drink here cup. Leave it over here.
Okay.
Can we
I'll
see
drink it
this?
here.
Can we see this happening from outside?
If you went inside or outside, you could have a look from outside and see it happening. Yeah.
I'm still outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still out there.
Although
Even now, where are you?
I see this cup of tea, and I'll head in and say, "Cup of tea there, okay?"
And the old man there goes, yes, tea. I can get you tea. 2 silver, please.
You got yourself a deal.
This is not your typical unk.
2 silver.
2 silver. And he pushes you over a strong black tea.
Yes.
Lovely.
Love them strong and black.
Lovely. Alright, you finished drinking your teas?
Nah.
You're still drinking your teas? Okay, well, just take a break.
Yep.
We'll be back again in 10 minutes.
I'm just
Now I'm gonna keep drinking my teas until people bother me to leave. So
the tea is so amazing. It's just I'm just thinking over my life and my life choices and you know, the choices I've made, where how I've come to be with this group.
Mm-hmm.
It's just life changing.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm sitting there with this little cup of tea.
can I ask the tea guy? Do you have any biscuits?
Tea and biscuits, eh?
Heath is his name, and he does not have any biscuits. No,
Okay.
just tea and cider and mulled wine. Just beverages.
Okay.
Can I, so what am I doing while this is happening?
Good question. What are you doing?
What is my ears to the ground thing mean?
It's like a bounty hunter thing, right? So with your background, urban bounty hunter. So ear to the ground. So you frequent contact with people in the segment of society that your choosing quarries move through. These people might be associated with the criminal underworld, or the rough and tumble folk of the streets, or high society. It depends on what type of society, you know, what type of demographic you're trying to move through. This connection comes in the form of a contact in cities, or maybe someone can give you information. You may see things like you saw before, where there were symbols and things like that. You know, like when you saw Vincent Trent's door, it was the symbol that gave it away to you, that you knew that this was a place of investigation. Yeah.
Okay. Do I have a contact in the vicinity?
Let me pause this, Sorry, I forgot to pause the old the track there. Do you have a contact in this, not in this area of the town, but you can always ask around.
You can always ask around.
I'll leave it for now.
Okay, all right.
But like, I want to go look for this broccoli guy.
No, the books. We're
Well-
going for the books.
Oh, the books. That's
The
right.
book.
The broccoli's in a different part of town, but the books are here.
Okay.
If you keep looking, Zowla, you do come across the bookstore called Abadoon's Books.
Rolling.
Abadoon's books.
But
Guys, I
it's just
found
you.
it.
Everyone else is back at the other place so far.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting out the front. Maybe
So
I'm
you're-
begging. I've got like a beggar sign. I'm looking disheveled. Just like begging for money.
You're just trying to fit in, are you? Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Where did you get your beggar sign? You just gotta have that on hand.
I just have one. That's pretty much all I have. All I own.
All my possessions.
Woo!
Yeah, a few people give you some coins. You make 5 silver in that time.
Rolling in it.
Okay, then I'll finish my cuppa, go outside and say, shoot,
Laptop's gonna die.
Chile, what are you doing? Oh, how much money did you make?
I made 5. Wait.
Yeah.
I made 5 silver.
Yes.
Good stuff. I've finished my tea too, so I've come outside. I'm going to thank the tea guy. Thanks, Heath. Heath, was it?
Heath, that's right. He just sort of... He's busy serving other people, just sort of raises a hand.
It was really nice tea. I'm going to tell other people if they need tea that they should come here and have tea because it was really nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll leave a really good Yelp review.
I can see now that this whole city's going to change. There's going to be... There's Afterpay, there's Yelp, there's Google search, there's going to be all kinds of things in Waterdeep. Waterdeep don't know what's coming. Waterdeep's going to be completely innovated. Okay. You'll catch up to Zowla, who's standing out the front of Abadoon's Books. There are 2 people in the bookshop helping customers browse and look for different books. It looks like a very welcoming and cozy bookstore. And nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Okay.
So, can we ask the librarian about the books we're looking for?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you want to go inside, you can ask someone for help to look into those books.
Or maybe we shouldn't.
I think we should.
No, let's go in and talk.
Okay. What was it, Antara?
I'm going to go in and I'm going to say hello.
One of the people working there in the bookstore called Avani, a bit of a middle-aged human woman, turns around and says, "Hello, can I help you? Just with a specific book you're looking for, or a genre, perhaps?"
Yeah, so I'm here for a lady named Xandra because she gave me a pearl of power for like hardly any money, and it was really nice of it. But then I had to do a favor for her, and then she said that I needed to do the favor, and she sent like a message to me in my head that I heard the voice. So then I went there, and when I got there, the book that she'd bought like from here, which was called Mazroth's Mighty Digressions, it actually turned into like these 2 spirit orby things, and we had to fight them. So I'm here to get like the real Mazroth's Mighty Digressions book from you, because that wasn't the real one. And also there's a couple of other books too if you've got them, but if you've got that one, that would be really good.
And this lady, Avani, she...
Well,
She looks at you and she looks like a bit taken aback by the amount of talking, and then she looks around a little bit nervous and she says, I think you better talk to the manager.
Okay. What's the manager's name?
Korvala. I will go and get her for you.
Okay, I'm looking forward to meeting Korvala.
Yes. Okay. I'll be right back. And she walks.
Was it just a Karen moment? I'd like to speak to the manager.
No, she became she was the Karen, not
She was
me.
the Karen.
Yeah,
I never. She was like, I don't have enough information for you. I'm gonna go get the manager.
She was the sus Karen. Should we do an insight check? She seemed weird.
If you'd like to, you can always do.
I'm doing it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that one.
You sneak attacked her. Oi.
No, I didn't mean to.
Oi. In the back as she walks away. Insight check. She looks very nervous upon the mention of the type of book, the name of the book, and then what happened to the book. At that point is where she went from being taken aback by the amount of information that Antara was sharing to looking nervous.
Something weird going on here.
See, I said, as I reckon, maybe we shouldn't ask because people are looking for this book.
Nah,
I reckon people are looking for this book. I think it's a dangerous book.
we need answers.
Okay, so she comes back out. Avani comes back out a short time later with another woman in her early 30s. She's humanoid. She's a human. She has a little bit browner skin than the other lady, Avani, who went out to get her. She has very long brown hair. And she has a expression on her face that is part intrigue and part suspicion. Not suspicion. Let's just say she looks suspicious. She looks suspicious by you and why you're here. And she walks up to you and says, "Yes, I am Korvala. What is it that you are looking for exactly? I hear you have a problem with a book."
Hi, yeah, no, it wasn't me that had the problem with the book. It was Xandra, and she asked us to come here, and I'm sure Ivani told you about most of it, but it's like she got the Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions, but instead of being the proper book, when she started reading it, it turned into two, like, spirit orbs that we had to, like, battle, and we got them real good with, like, Cloud of Daggers and stuff. So they're gone, but the book wasn't really the proper book, so we're here to get the proper book, and also there's some other books that she'd like, because she's going to give us like 750 gold coins, and we need 1,000 gold coins so that we can get our tavern license.
People are business.
During that time, I've like circled around reception like 100 times.
So yeah, if we could get the real book, that would be good.
Do you have the book or not? All right, we want to get the fuck out of here.
Okay. So she looks at you and she says, "I think this is a conversation that we should have in a different location. Please, if you would be willing to follow me, I will take you back to my to our storeroom and our warehouse, back to my main office. Let's take this conversation away from the shop, and we can sort something out."
Well, I would normally like I don't really like going to the second location, because Oprah said never let people take you to the second location, because that's where bad things happen.
Okay, so Oprah's canon now.
Oprah gives me rules.
It's Oprah.
You live by them.
Look,
Can we? Why can't you tell me here? Like, this is where the books are, right?
Did anyone? Can I inside check her?
Yes, you may inside check her.
Please, someone inside check her, because we know Antara's not gonna do it.
Oh.
When does she get off work? Can we have a conversation? Can she come see us at our pub?
Morn, you have never met anyone as confident as she is, and that's what she exudes, confidence. Other than that, you don't discern anything else from her behavior. If you want, yes, I mean, I could come and see you afterwards, or you could come and meet me. I could give you the address. You could come and meet me. You don't have to go with me. This is fine. It's no problem.
Okay. I feel better now that you gave me another option. So I'm happy to do either.
Okay.
Because if she was really bad, she might not want us to have another option, but she seems fine with it, so I think she's okay.
Maybe
I think she's a friend.
Maybe she's really powerful, so she doesn't have to worry about if we have multiple options.
Yeah,
Because
or
either way,
maybe-
we're in her trap.
Or maybe Antara's just a little bit too trusting.
I think
Well,
that's it.
Everyone's whispering, but mine's like, even though I'm trying to whisper, it's still like loud as hell. I'm just like, I don't trust her.
Oh no!
Okay, so that's 2 of us.
She says to you, "This is very, very, very wise of you not to trust me. Of course, it's Waterdeep, and you have encountered something that is very mysterious and strange. But I can assure you there is a very logical answer to this, especially, and I'm sure we can come to a resolution. But if you would come and see me, that would be very good."
Yeah, we need answers.
We do.
Okay, so
I'm happy to go see her. So when do we do that? Do we do that later? Do we do that soon?
well, she's giving you her address.
And
Is
are
that
you
right?
going? Are you going there now, Corvala?
Yes, I'll be finishing very soon, and I'll be heading there very shortly.
Okay.
Maybe there's snacks.
Yeah, we can get some snacks and then go meet you.
Oh.
As you wish, as you wish. And she writes down the address for you to her location in the docks ward.
That's what.
And she says that she'll be there. It is kind of like a warehouse slash storeroom slash
Of
like
course it is.
like it's not a big warehouse, not like multi-level, but it's like a small place where they keep their stock.
We've got
Sounds
a lot
like
of
a great
stuff.
place to have a battle.
I want to meet in a public setting surrounded by lots of people. Look, are you going by yourself, Antara, or are we all going?
We can't
Oh,
leave her.
I don't
know,
mind.
we
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
You can go do things if you want. I don't mind.
Let's suss this joint out before we.
Stranger danger.
All right.
We need to go in pairs or whatever in a group. Hold hands.
buddy system.
Yeah.
Pair up. I shotgun Morn.
Okay.
Shotgun me and Morn.
Okay, so you have the address in the docks ward, and she's going to be going there very soon. Do you want to start making your way there now? What do you want to do?
I want a snack.
This bitch always eating food and drinking.
I'm big. I'm a dragonborn. I require a lot of energy.
Okay.
You are.
Stop.
That is true. That is true.
Look, I need a beer or a shot of something.
I just want something deep fried.
You
I
will
don't want
pass. You will pass the yawning portal on the way.
Oh,
You
yeah.
will also pass actually not necessarily pass, but just near where you're going is the street vendor with potato scallops.
Oh, let's go there. Do you want to get potato scallops or do you want to go to Yawning Portal? We haven't been to Yawning Portal for ages.
Good old yawning portal.
Yeah, let's go to Yawning Portal because I think there might be some happenings.
Yeah, they got good chips there too.
Maybe it's happy hour.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right, we'll stop by Yawning Portal. I'm gonna go in there.
Okay, Corvala says that she will see you shortly. She'll be
Okay.
waiting for you, and you all make your way to the Yawning Portal. It's starting to get later on in the day now. Yawning Portal obviously gets busy around this time as well, with people coming in looking for meals. They're looking for entertainment. They're looking for a laugh at the end of the day. And it's quite busy. You see Dernan, as always, behind the bar. And a few other familiar faces in there, such as Xandra.
Sup?
Hi, can I have some
We up in here!
hot chips? Can I have some hot chips with chicken salt, please?
You certainly can.
Thank you.
One of the wait staff there takes you over to a table. There are no booths available tonight. Takes you to a table and takes an order of chips with chicken salt.
Oh no! Wait, can I? I'll go to a
Hold the
booth.
phone.
I will go to a booth and I will you unsettling presence on them.
Yes. Are we not a fearsome crew?
And I'll say you're in my spot.
Oh,
Make an intimidation check. Unsettling presence. Hang on a second. What unsettling. What's unsettling presence?
You making it up?
No,
No, this is your hollowborn. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right. Does it give you advantage?
I don't.
Oh no, the target has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes the next minute.
Ah.
Okay, yes, so it has disadvantage. Okay, so I'll give you advantage on your intimidation check.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. The young sailors who are sitting there, the young sort of ship workers that are sitting there, see Morn walk up, and there's a group of them. They're pretty confident, and Morn's like, "That's my seat. You're standing in it. You're sitting in it." And they look up and they're like, "Yeah, what? Oh, jeez." They see the size of Morn. They see the sword sticking out. They see Bidger on the shoulder, and they're like, shit, sorry man, sorry. And they like shuffle out, grab their ales and their food and move off.
Hey guys, there's a booth opened up here.
oh, thanks, Mon.
What great timing!
As they walk out, I grab one of the ales off one of them and just like glare at them, and then look back at Morn and then glare back at them.
Okay. They go, the one that you grabbed the ales from, like, "Hey, you can keep it," and just walks off.
Say something else.
Thanks, Morn.
Some of you guys are shady, man. Jeez. Alright, so you've got an order of... Oh, my camera bugging out again. An order of chicken salt and chips coming. Shoelace has an ale. Is there anything else you want to get while you're at the yawning portal?
No.
Okay. Your meal comes pretty quick. Put down the table in front. A few extra rounds of ale turn up as well. Compliments of Dernan. Return customer. And yeah, it's an enjoyable meal of chips and chicken salt. Real nice crunch to the chips. Nice and soft and fluffy on the inside too.
That's it right there. That's it.
I'm really happy.
If we look around, does there look like there'd be anyone who knows about or might know about this book?
It's not the typical... It's hard for you to discern actually, Morn. There's a lot of people here. Of course there might be someone who knows something about a book, but it's also the Yawning Portal. There are a lot of different people in here. You could ask around. It would take some time. It may not be very successful. But it's up to you. I mean, there are a lot of people here. It's not like it's a book club where it'd be like, yeah, some people here know some shit about some books. There's all kinds of folk here. discerning who would know what would take some time.
I don't think I've ever been in that position in real life, to be honest.
I might see if someone wants to arm wrestle me for money.
And into downtime we go. Carousing. No, okay, so Antara stands up and says, "Who wants an arm wrestle?" And you see Yagra go, "Let's get at it."
All right. How much do we win?
How much
I
are you putting down?
I need 1,000 gold pieces, and if we're gonna find these 3 books, then we've got 750 gold pieces. But I need 250 gold pieces, but I don't even have that much now. So maybe like we can arm wrestle for 250 gold pieces, and then if you win, I can owe you 250 gold pieces. But if I win, you can give me 250 gold pieces.
And Yagra says, "It's too complicated. Put down what you got, what you're willing to bet, and I'll match it."
Okay, what do we got? Alright, how much have I got? I have... For some reason I have 15 silver bars in my inventory.
You do. You got them from the hideout with the Zentarum. You guys haven't sold that stuff yet.
I'm gonna put down 15 silver bars.
How much were those silver bars worth again?
Oh, maybe you shouldn't put all of them down.
How much are silver bars worth in gold? What's the conversion rate?
Somebody better get this bitch!
Get her an accountant.
You better knock it off, because Sala is gonna go cray soon.
Antara, are you crazy?
I don't know how money works.
Give me a second. I'm trying to see if Yagra has a stat block. It doesn't matter. I can roll for her.
Are we
okay.
working out how much 15 gold bars is worth in gold?
And
Silver
why
bars
Antara
is worth
wants
in
to
gold?
give it all away.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm gonna win more.
so the silver bars. The silver bars. I'm just coming back to that point where I
Can't
did
believe
tell
I've got
you.
15 silver bars sitting there.
You're gonna write this stuff down better. I told you it was silver
It was
bars.
written down. I just haven't been paying attention to it.
Okay, alright. Okay, alright. The silver bars are worth 50 gold each.
Ooh.
Wait, and I've
And
got
you're
15
putting
of
down
them.
how many?
I've got
No,
15 of them.
you are
No.
not doing
I
that.
have 3.
I need to do maths. Okay, I have a calculator. So it's 50
Yes, we
times
all-
15. Guys, I have 750 gold. I have 750 gold.
Hold on.
And the paintings. Did you take the paintings? Do you have the paintings written
I
down?
have a painting, yeah.
Okay,
I
they're
have
worth
one
75 gold each.
What?
painting. Ooh.
I have a painting too. So how
We
much
should
is that
hang them
worth?
up. We should hang the paintings up though in
They're
our
worth
bar.
75 gold
Yeah.
each.
75?
Yeah, so the paintings were specifically of Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate. There were 4 of them.
Aww.
And so they were 75 gold each, or you could just hang them up. It's up to you. And you have the silver trade bars. They're not silver bars, they're trade bars.
Alright, well, I'm gonna bet whatever change I've got then and keep those silver bars, because I think everyone will kill me if I don't. I have 9 silver pieces that I'm gonna bet with this arm wrestle.
Okay. 9.
What am I rolling?
Okay, it's just a strength check. So you roll d20 and add your strength modifier.
Alright.
Alright, as you sit down, and Tara sits down, a little bit of a crowd gathers. Whoa!
Someone's making money.
What's your strength modifier?
It is a 1.
So total of 20. A dirty 20.
Yeah.
Alright, Yagra's gonna roll. I'm gonna give her a strength modifier of... I'm pretty sure... I don't think she has a stat block. Give me a second. I'm just gonna double check this. Nah, she doesn't. Oh yeah, she does have a stat block. Here we go. +2. That's what I was gonna give her anyway. Okay. We're gonna give her a +2. Here she goes. She only rolls a 15.
Ah!
She places her coin down on the table. After she looks at these silver bars and she appraises them a little bit and says, okay, all right, no problems. She throws down, how many are we putting down? 9?
No, it's pieces, not the bars. I'm keeping the bars.
Oh, sorry, what are you putting down?
9 silver pieces.
Oh, she throws down 9 silver pieces. And she looks at you with, I thought you were putting down 9 silver bars, sorry.
No, I'm keeping those. I'm too scared to bet with them.
She throws down 9 silver pieces.
We will all fight you.
And
I'll get in big trouble. Everyone will hate me, and I like everyone.
And when she looks at the 9 silver go down, she just sort of looks at you like for real, 9 silver. And she puts her 9 silver down, and she comes down for the arm wrestle, overconfident. And Tara throws throws Yagra's fist down.
Wait.
I won.
Yagra's like, yes,
Let's have a shot.
that was a
Shot,
thrilling victory. And she walks off, leaving her 9 silver pieces.
Can we just get drunk at this pub and just forget about the mission?
No, because we got to get enough money to get our license to open our pub so that we can have income.
Oh, we could have our own pub.
Try
Shots
to
at
live
our own pub.
vicariously through Zelda, okay?
But also, it might be time to go meet Korvala now.
Oh, we got
Oh
money.
yeah, Kabbalah.
We don't even need books. Who cares about books?
We don't need the books! We just need 250 gold pieces. Hey, Yagra, will you keep arm wrestling with me until I have another 250 gold pieces?
I've got some
Yagra,
bars as well.
you should only have a total of 10 bars. There shouldn't be any more than that.
Why have I got 15 then?
Mine says I have 3.
Sorry.
were-
There are 15 in total. So
Okay,
Yeah,
I've got them all.
there are only 15. That's right. Sorry, they're 10 pounds each, and I think that's why you split them up, because they're really heavy.
Ah, got it.
Okay. You yell out to Yagra if she wants to arm wrestle again, and she yells back at you, "I would, but you're too stingy,"
Why don't we?
and goes back to slamming her drinks.
Alright, so the 15 silver bars are worth 50 each.
Well, what if we just go and get one book? Just worry about one book. Getting
That's
one.
all she asked for.
true.
One book.
Alright. Minimum
Right.
1 book, then there's 3 books would be optimal, and then there's any more that you can find.
And then we'd have
Well-
like extra money for ourselves.
Yeah,
True,
exactly.
that's true.
You
And we
know,
do need to buy things like
Cost
nuts.
of
Yeah,
living.
we
the cost of living ain't going down, that's for sure.
Yeah. Takes
Okay.
money to make money, you know.
We
gotta
work,
spend
we
it to
do.
make it.
Put the work in now. We'll reap the benefits in the future.
Yep. Let's do it. Can't believe I've got all that silver there.
Okay, where's this lady, Coravia? What's her name?
Korvala, she's at her storehouse at the bookshops.
What?
Storehouse, yeah.
Okay, let us go
All right.
to the warehouse.
Okay, so it's starting to get a little bit more darker now. Starting to really get into dusk. You've had your meal, you've had your arm wrestle, and you start heading towards the dock region as it gets darker towards the night. You head down to this area.
Spooky music.
Oh, the music's bringing me out.
Be alert.
Come on.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
Wah. That's not that freaky. Okay. You walk up, you got the address, and you can see through the very only one window that leads off from the door that there is a glow coming from the inside, whether it's a hearth or a lantern that is glowing. The door is closed. It's in a small alleyway leading off one of the main streets is the entrance.
Well, at least we're near people.
So can we do can we stake the joint? Can we roll around, see if we can see through anything or peek through the door or something?
You can try all of those things, Ella, whatever you want to do.
Can we see in the window?
If you want,
Or
you can
can
walk,
we
if you want, you
just
can
see-
walk up and take a look through the window. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Okay. Inside the window, as you walk up, and take a look inside. You see a number of people sitting around eating a meal. Inside the room, it's a fairly looks like a homely room. It's not by any means a house, but it looks like this first room that you have visibility into is set up to kind of like be a common area for the people at the storeroom to sit and eat. There's a table with some mugs and plates, the people sitting there eating, someone sitting on the ground up against the far wall, and a tattered and faded rug on the floor.
Is there enough room around the warehouse to walk around the whole?
No, there isn't actually. It's building next to building.
Okay.
If we listen really hard, can we hear any talking?
Make a perception check. An 18. Yeah, you hear them talking actually. You hear them talking about how busy a day it was at the bookstop today. Did quite a good business, but it's not enough for the ritual.
Ooh, ritual.
What ritual?
What the heck? Okay, I reckon we just go in, united front, peaceful and calm.
Yeah, I'll go first.
No. You're going at the back.
Oh, but I'm peaceful.
Okay.
All right. So
Alright.
what's your order of entrance here? And are you gonna when you knock on the door?
I'll go in first.
I'll go at the back because I've been told to, but I am calling out from the back. Hi!
and you yell out.
And Tara!
More knocks on the door. And a petite, woman approaches or opens the door. She's very petite and quite small, especially compared to Morn, who's standing there. And she looks up, and then she hears Antara out the back. Hi! And she looks back around the side there, and she's like, hi! And she's got like these two long braids coming down in her hair. She looks very much like she could be Korvala's sister, or like she looks a little bit like Korvala, but younger and just more petite and a little bit more friendlier in that sense as well.
Hi, we're here to see Korvala. She said to come here and she was going to tell us about some books that we wanted and they went wrong.
All right, yes, she said you might be by. Okay, yep, come in. Yeah, just come in. It's fine. And hi, I'm Malitza. Nice to meet you. Come. And she invites you all in.
So,
Is she here?
As you all walk in, Zala's like, so where's she at? And Malitza says that she'll be out in a second. She's just in her office. And after a few, not very long at all, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, Korvala enters through a door in the back. So if you enter through the door, the front door, directly across it on the other side of the room is another door. And Korvala enters through that. And she says, yes, it's very good. Thank you for coming. Please come. You can follow me into the office. We will have the conversation about the book and all of the things needed about the book.
Okay.
All right. As you walk into the next room, it's just like a corridor. But it's actually a corridor that's been also purposed into a dormitory. So as you walk into this corridor, there are cots along the sides of the wall, right? And they're made up very nice. They're not, tussled or messy in any way. But it is basically become an area for people to sleep. She walks you down the corridor, and then up into the right, she walks into another door. And this is her office. There's a large wooden desk that takes up majority of this room. Atop the desk, a quill, a bottle of ink, but there's also a leather-bound journal. Hanging on the wall behind the desk is a pair of decorative swords. There is one bed that is tucked up against the western side of the office wall. Basically, the table and the bed are right next to each other. She walks around the side of the table and takes a seat at her desk, and she says to you, "I'm sorry I don't have much room for anything else here, but please make yourself comfortable."
I go
Okay.
sit in there. You guys go in there.
What are you doing, Morn?
Yeah,
I'm-
why are you leaving us hanging all the time?
No, I'm just in the doorway.
Oh,
So
okay.
you guys-
You're just gonna stand in the doorway.
Yeah, okay. Just keep a little look, see? Okay, then so the other three of us go in the room then?
Yeah, I'm going in. I'll go in.
Okay, cool. So what's the go?
Why were there demons in the book?
Ah, yes. Okay. The book was not real.
Yeah, we know.
Yes. So what happened is that our leader, our friend, she died. And
Oh, no.
we
I'm
are
sorry.
attempting to bring her, thank you. It's left us a little bit rudderless in direction. We are attempting to bring her back to life, but this is a very expensive ritual to undertake. And as such, we are trying our very best to raise funds to do that. So we started a bookshop, and the bookshop is not very good business, doesn't make a lot of profit. So we decided to use a spell that our leader who passed away showed me, where you can turn a spirit into an item as a direct copy of another item, and we sell those.
Ah, okay. So do you sell any books that are real?
Oh yes, we do. Just not the expensive ones. We keep them for ourselves so we can keep making copies of them. There is a slight catch, but it's it's very much more profitable.
So does this mean that you have the real books as well?
Of course.
So if we wanted to get those real books, could we do that?
It would be a significant loss of income for us. We do
Oh.
not want to lose that. I
Okay.
mean, it would be rather expensive to purchase them, but at the same time, maybe we could come to some type of arrangement.
Yeah, see, because like the reason that we need these books is because we need 1,000 gold pieces. So if we got these 3 books that Xandra wanted, she was going to give us 750 gold pieces. So if we can work out a way with you to make 1,000 gold pieces, then we don't have to get the books. We just need the money. We don't really care about the books.
Okay, but it is I also need the money.
Ah,
So
maybe we can try to make money together.
Well, this is interesting. How could we do that?
Maybe if we promise not to tell
50-50.
your scam to people, you can pay us money.
So it's extortion then.
Extortion!
That you want to go down the route of extortion.
Yeah, blackmail.
I understand that this is maybe not the most legal thing to do, and there are some side effects to this. You know?
What if we go like 60-40% in money?
And how much would that be for us?
60?
No, they get 40%.
Mm.
Yeah. What about 50-50?
50-50, and because we're doing this so we can get our tavern up and running, you can come and like stay and eat in our tavern whenever you want.
Oh, you have a business.
Well, we will once we have the gold coins, but we can't open it until we get the gold coins. But when we open it, you can come and hang out.
Could we sell books there?
That's a good idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
They're spirit
What a-
books.
Oh yeah, because then people will come to us being all angry that they've got spirits instead of books.
And then
That
their
will, like-
spirit might fight with
Don't people come to you
our
angry all the
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You get like angry people.
No, see, this is the side
I don't
effect.
like angry people.
Eventually, the spirit gets hungry and then it kills the person who owns the book.
Oh, we don't want to kill people.
Oh yeah, no, we don't. No, that
What
sounds
type
bad.
of business are you running, lady?
It is. This is the only way we know how to make the money, and I can tell you that we understand this is not perfect. Nothing is. Nothing is.
People are dying!
But you're
you've-
like
and
doing
you've-
this to bring back your leader, and you're like killing other people. Don't you know that their families
Look.
and friends and stuff would be
And
sad when
and
they die?
you have never killed anyone. Never ever killed anyone.
I have
Your
killed
spirit
people, but
might have.
because they were gonna kill me. These people aren't gonna kill you. They wanted to buy a book.
You killed.
We
You
fight
killed.
these people.
You killed to survive. I am just trying to survive.
All I'm saying is that
You're trying to bring back your dead friend.
if
That's
your
not
whole
surviving.
business comes running, crash into the ground because of one person, then I don't know if that's such a great business plan.
You need to share your resources and knowledge so that it's not all tied to one person, and then
Yes.
yeah, business can continue.
What is your suggestion then?
My suggestion is build resilience in your team so that you can function without the leader, so the leader can be gone and everything keeps being
Yes.
okay.
If you got a good governance structure in place, then you're set.
And
You
it's
don't-
rap.
At the moment,
Is-
it doesn't look like
Yes, yes. Someone came to us once with this rap thing, and we told them we don't need this shit.
Oh,
You do not understand. This we are lost without our leader. Resilience, yes, we understand this, but Nidalia was everything to us.
What did she do? Because, like, I know some magic. I might
She
be
was
able to be your
very-
leader.
She was
maybe
very
we could be
powerful.
the leaders.
Yeah, we're powerful.
worship me.
Lorne's got a whole sword in his gut and he's still alive. That's how powerful he is.
I am your god now.
He said he is.
Okay,
That means he
well,
is.
You guys focus on that.
No takes you back.
Yeah. Look, we just want this stinking book so we can get out of here. You just got one of them. We just need one. We just want one. You don't need all
Yeah,
three.
even just one. We don't need all three. We just need one.
And
You
look,
give us
we'll-
one
yeah,
of the
we'll
real
come back and give you
books.
money.
One of the real books, and you get lifetime entry to our tavern. You can stay whenever you want, and you can come and have something to eat and drink whenever you want, for like you and your whole crew. Because like I saw that you guys were like out there with like your tattered rug and stuff. Like you're not doing too well, but you can always have something to eat and drink and stay at our tavern if you give us one real book right now.
Maybe just food and drinks. You can't stay there.
We
Morn,
got 20 rooms.
Morn.
Yes.
Mm,
That doesn't. Yes.
Oh no.
make a perception check for me.
Oh no.
Something's happening. We're
I
getting
just love our
trapped.
bargaining with these people. Like, it's like trying to give them a membership. We've got a subscription service to the tavern happening.
A subscription service. Morn, you start to see a few of the people from the bookstore now starting to stand in the hallway.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
Hi everyone.
Guys, whatever
We're just
you're
working
doing,
out.
hurry up.
The Kovala says, I don't mind this agreement, but I'm a little bit concerned now about your attitude. What promise do I
attitude?
have?
Our attitude. You're
Excuse
killing
me. What promise do I have that you will not turn us into the authorities?
Oh no. We don't like the
Well,
authorities.
now you know
either.
where we live, so.
Yeah,
why
we
would
don't
you
like.
bother?
We don't like the authorities. I don't want to deal with the authorities. We just need this one book so that we can open our tavern. We're like chill people.
Look, you either give us the book or I'm gonna definitely leave here and tell everyone about your business.
Stop it! I'm trying to tell them that they're not.
No.
Oh! I've got something that I can give you. I've got something I can give you. How's that sound?
I will. What have you got?
I have a piece of enchanted lint.
Ooh. I make an ooh sound when she says it.
So like I've had this with me like for ages since we started adventuring, and I love it, and I have no idea what it does, and I'm gonna give it to you, and you give me a real book, and then we go get our 250 gold pieces for it, and then we can open our tavern, and then you can come and stay and eat and drink whenever you want. But I'm giving you something in good faith to show that we're like, you know, we're not jerks.
Just outside, you hear me go.
And I just roll my
Make
eyes.
a persuasion check with advantage because Shoelace went ooh.
Okay, I'm making a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find all my things. All right.
Ooh. An 18.
Ooh.
Kovala
Be
says
persuasive.
magical items. I do like that. Yes, okay, I agree to this. However, if I hear one instance of you spreading the word about our business, this is a business agreement. If I have one instance, we will not only just kill you, we will burn down your tavern.
Yeah, okay, cool, no worries. So we would like Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions, please.
Ah, yes, a very
The real
interesting, a very interesting book. Yes, very good. And she goes behind a desk and pulls up a trapdoor, and she goes downstairs,
I knew there
and
was a
she
trap
comes
door.
back with the Mazros Mighty Digressions. She
Nice.
puts her hand out for the lint.
Is the lid?
She gives you the book, and she says, not a word. This is a transaction between us. We now have a business arrangement. I will be coming for free food one day to check you
Yes.
out. We will be watching.
Oh, you're gonna love it. We're gonna have like just some regular ale and some wine and some hot chips with chicken. Have you had chicken salt before? Because not many people around here know about chicken
I
salt.
have not had chicken salt before.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Bring your sister.
I will bring my whole family.
Yeah, cool.
Are we coming back here?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Um,
Korvala. This is awesome.
Quite interested to look what's in the trapdoor.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
The
that's
trapdoor is
scary.
now closed.
Ah.
They threatened to kill us.
I know.
Yeah, if we turn them in, that's fair enough.
It was yeah.
We've also threatened to kill people, like if they do us wrong. So
True. But not because we're already killing people, you know?
I
Threaten to
get
kill
it, but
people.
also we now have the book without having to get into a battle.
Yeah. We do.
Yeah, but
We got enough money to open the tavern.
But trapdoor.
I want trapdoor.
What was that cartoon? Don't go
Don't
under the
you
trap.
want
Down
to
in that
trapdoor?
trapdoor. It was like made of Play-Doh
You're
or something,
a fool
right?
if you dare.
Stay away from that trapdoor.
Oh,
There's something down there.
That's us.
Okay. So, as you noticed, the Abaddon Books crew were hanging out in the hallway. Obviously, a little concerned about what was going on. And Korvala says you know, she would love for you to stay, but they have things to do. She shows you out. She's given you the book. She promises you it's the original book.
Mm-hmm.
And as you leave, she reiterates again, not a word. For this is their livelihood. And it may not be perfect, but that's their life.
Should we maybe check that the book's real before we leave the store?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So what would we, like, insight, would that be?
No, you actually pick up the book and you start reading it.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if the spirits come out, they'll eat them, not us. It'll be in their home.
You pick up the book and you start reading it.
Who can read?
You can read this, Antara, actually.
Okay, all right. Just checking I could read.
And you find a passage in there that talks about magic and the weave. And all magic depends on the weave. An interface between casters and raw magic is governed by Maestra, the god of magic. Arcane spellcasters access the weave directly, while divine spellcasters are granted access to it by their deities or their ideals. Damage to the weave can cause unimaginable destruction, as was evidenced by the spell plague in 1385 DR, the year of the blue fire. You read this passage, nothing happens. The book seems legit.
The book's real. Thank you,
Let's
Korvala.
get the hell out of there.
Thanks, Savani. Thanks, everyone. See you at the tavern when we get it open. Should be about 14 days.
And Korvala's like this.
Although, if the books are in that trapdoor, what if we just steal a couple more?
Oh no! Why are you doing this?
I don't know about this, Morn.
On your way out, you know, Morn's having these internal thoughts, and Marliz is like, bye, and Korvala's like, yes, very good, thank you. Closes the door, and Morn's like, you know, we could maybe steal the others.
Stop it, Morn.
And as we're going out, I'm just doing like that meme where he's just like,
No.
Okay.
That's yes.
Look, if we get poor in the future, we can always come back and surprise rob them.
It's a failsafe, but it's good to have this up our sleeves for later, maybe.
Okay. All right. Where to?
We're gonna go see Xandra and give her the book and get our 250 gold pieces. I want to do that anyway. You guys can do whatever you want.
Okay, back to Xandra. Easy enough to do. It is very dark now, but it's not too late. It's probably around 8 or 9 p.m. in Waterdeep. Xandra's shop is closed, but she is inside. She's stock taking. She's doing things. She sees you rock up and knock on the door, and she opens up and says, "Yes, Antara dear. What is there something I can do for you?"
I got the Mazfroth's mighty book for you. I got that one. I got the real one. It's the only one I could get though. But so I got this one for you.
She's like, "Well, that was very quick. Very quick indeed."
Be like that.
She says, "Come inside. Come inside. Can I see the book, please?"
Yeah, sure. You can have the book and you can read a bit. We already read a bit to make sure that it was the real one and there wasn't any ghosts in it that were gonna eat us. Yeah. So yeah.
She takes the book and starts flicking through the pages.
Are you two outside? Shoelace and Zala?
Nah, I've gone in.
Okay.
She starts flicking through the pages and reading passages. And she's very cautious about it. It's like almost holding it at length, She's like, ugh. And she goes, wow, this absolutely is not exhibiting the same behavior as before. I can only assume this is the original. Very well done. Thank you. She goes behind the counter and gets out a little pouch. There's a bit of jingling inside the pouch, and then puts it on the counter and says, 250 gold. And
yes, thank you.
Actually, very quick. This has been very fast. Faster than I absolutely expected. So here, you may also have this as well. She grabs she actually grabs a box out from under the counter and she puts it on top of the bench.
present.
I love presents.
And she opens it up, and inside is a silver helm with a little bit of a sort of green trim around the edge. A very simple helm. But what you can see with it is on the side, it's kind of almost like a pair of headphones, right? Not exactly, but imagine it's like this, the helm, and there's a little piece that you can pull down, right? Like this, okay? And it just goes over your eyes, and it comes over to your ear, right? So it's like a little piece of machinery that sits on the ear of the helm and comes down and places a lens over your eye.
Ooh.
Xandra says that, well, this is a very, very simple but very uniquely created helm. Essentially, it'll act as a protective device for your head, and then whenever you wish, you may, pull down this apparatus, and it will allow you to be under the effect of the comprehend languages spell at any time.
That's really cool. Does this have a name, this helm, or does it have a special name?
It does not have a special name. I just call it the Helm of Comprehending Languages.
Wonderful. And this is for me?
Okay.
Do I get this? Can I keep this now?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're
This
welcome.
is really
Thank
nice.
you.
I'm going to tell everyone to come here all the time because this is like the best shop ever.
You should probably not go to that other shop again, though. Just FYI.
Which one's that?
Oh, yeah.
The book one.
Ooh. Why is that, dear?
No, it's totally fine. It's just like, if you got a book there that wasn't quite right, then you probably should go to another place to get your books. I think it's okay.
Yes, that does make sense.
That bookshop's got bad reviews, so,
Indeed. And so you've now got a Helm of Comprehend Languages. You can now cast that at will.
Yes.
No longer requires a ritual or a spell slot. You can just do that, and it's got a cool little apparatus on it. So
Awesome. Ooh.
So fantastic. And that is where we will end today's episode.
We've got enough money
wait.
to open our tavern.
Hey.
You guys come out, and Shoelace, you notice we're wearing the same thing.
Okay.
Who's
Have you
wearing the
been in
same thing?
My sack? Have you been looking in my sack?
Whoa.
Who's looking in whose sacks?
Someone has my shirt on. My tattered rag.
I just saw this in this cool shop.
It doesn't even fit you.
Well, it does a little.
Whatever. I'll show you how to style it later. You could have asked.
All right.
Are we still alive?
Right.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Shoelace and Morn were having a moment, so of course we're still alive. All right.
Oh, no.
Cece's like, can I get out of here or what? Can I get out of here or what? I really need a shot. I'm
really struggling today, too.
That's all right. You got it. You're good. Hey, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much for, all the, the folks who tune in every month, sorry. Thanks, because today we've been a little bit slack. As I said, some of us are starting to feel like we may be coming down with something. Some of us are recovering from having something, so we're a little bit, a bit rough around the edges. But great game. Thank you so much, Chicken Salt Baes. Always funny. Always a mad laugh. And yeah, next month we'll be back on, let me just double check there, the 3rd Saturday. So that's going to be the 15th of May. We'll be back on the 15th of May. We're going to have some things. We're going to have some things. That's some giveaways and stuff like that. Check us out on the 29th of May. Well, check out in Digitech all the time. I mean, we always got something going on. We got deadly people doing deadly things on Digitech, streaming games, and sometimes there's art from, Ruby and all kinds of stuff there. But on the 29th of this month, we will be having a virtual event on our channel, sponsored by. I guess I can say Celeste. I haven't been told I can't say.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. Sponsored by Twitch. So we'll be doing this in conjunction with Twitch. We're gonna be having a conversation about the representation in games, in all different types of games. So come along. We got some people who are actually working in the gaming industry. We've got some people who have been a little bit outspoken about it. And women, we'll be talking about TTRPGs, we'll be talking about computer games, and just having a little bit of a conversation in that space around, not just about, not talking about necessarily the diversity, we're talking about the representation and the issues with that representation, right? For example, Keenan, we had a little yarn there on Twitter the other day about Junkrat and how they had an Aboriginal skin for Junkrat. It's like, I don't want no Aboriginal skin. Give me the black fella player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is the type of stuff that we're going to be talking about. Don't relegate us to the skin. You know what I mean? Like we want to. So we're going to be having these conversations. We'll be talking about that. So check us out on the 29th of April. I think we go on at what time there, CC? We'll check out our Twitter and you'll see. We'll get all the details out there. And then next month back for Chicken Salt Baes. We super appreciate the raids and everyone else turning up. And we had a great time. We hope you had a great time as well. And stay deadly.
Hello.
Thanks, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.